Send more money for clothes. We're having to go native in our dress. That's a joke. I hope you know that's a joke. We're just standing out here in typical examples of native dress on very untypical subjects for native dress. Kassy, turn around. Kassy's in her own personal grass skirt with her billum bag hung over her head, typical fashion. Larry and I have our lap laps fastened in the traditional way for men, and Jessica has hers put on her. Turn around. There you go. And typical way for girls and ladies around here. And we're standing in front of our house, as Beth now pants to get that for you, complete with laundry underneath. The car parked in front here is the car that we are renting. I think I told you some of you about that, or referred to it. That's the car, little Mazda wagon. Lord's giving stutterance again. Anyway, that's what we're being able to rent until something like April to provide us with some kind of transportation.
Okay. This is the main road right in front of our house. We're fixing to make a right-hand turn, folks. Believe it or not, this is a right-hand turn. You have to wait for coming traffic. And we are going to take a little trip into town.
The long way.
The long way.
Scenic view.
Oh, great. Bad scenery from this side. Hold on. Oh, this is bumpy, folks.
Bumpy road.
Okay, hold on. We're going to scan over this way, folks. It goes by too fast, Larry. Boy, this is amateur filming, the way this is bumping all over the place.
We're about to be passed.
I tell you, this gets them used to driving on this side of the road. I can't turn sideways, honey. It goes too fast. Up here, we're going to make a a left-hand turn, and we're going to head down a very scenic route, which heads back toward town. Town is actually...
Why don't you get up on the hill a bit of me?
Huh?
Never mind.
Okay, town is actually behind us to our left, and there's a much shorter route from our house than this. But we wanted to show you the scenic route. This is our Ocean Drive route, I should say. What are we stopping for here? A broken down bus, right?
Police vehicle.
Oh, police vehicle. Okay.
Constable Larry.
Okay, going on here. My head sticking out the window, maybe I can get a little better shot here. Coming up very soon is the Windjammer Motel. First, there's your service station. Oh, you know what? I bet I'm getting an awful wind noise. This is the Windjammer Motel that we just passed. I didn't get it very good. No, you're going to have to drive a lot slower. The beach is off to our right. Off to the left.
Off to the right.
Off to the right, yes. And off to the left are several more village-type housing sections. Yeah. But this particular road all the way to town is lined with palm trees on both sides. It's really quite pretty.
Here's one of our trade stores, Mom. Get that.
At Weewak Hill again. Some of the pictures I've sent home of the coral reefs and everything were taken from that hill. Yes, people swimming in the beach. Just driven driven up Weewack Hill. This is the Hibiscus High School.
Beautiful down here, Mommy.
Larry is walking up to deliver some papers to a teacher that he works with on Thursdays. He's teaching a music class to the high school students on Thursday afternoons. You can see it's very hilly around here. This is the hill that Jessica spoke about in the tape we sent home about having to gain speed to go up the hill. Okay, back of the high school. Looking down Weewack Hill. There's people sitting there on the side, enjoying a rest in the afternoon.
There's one with the billowns on.
Okay. Jessica wants me to show you the women carrying the billowns on the back of their head. Okay, everybody's walking down the hill. The hill's not too bad to walk down, but it's no fun to walk back up.
Walking up's pretty fun to me.
You got strong legs. Looking at Weewack County Courthouse, or not County Courthouse, I suppose, Weewack Courthouse. This is right across the street from the Hibiscus High School. By the way, Hibiscus High School is a Christian high school run by a church here in town. Larry's visiting with one of the students at Hibiscus High School. I'm standing right in front of the marketplace, and what you're looking at now is Weewack Christian Bookshop, right next to Weewack Pharmacy. And looking down the street, town is one street, folks. Over there, this building which I'm looking at now, I'll zoom in and get a close-up. That is Tang Mao Grocery Store.
Tang Mao Food Market and Meat Hall.
Yes, that's where I get all of our food.
Not all.
Well, most all. Place next to it, which you can't see very well with the post out front, is one of the banks in town. We have two banks. Okay. By the way, this is a very slow time of the day to come to town, so there aren't very many people. We're here on a Tuesday afternoon, about 3 in the afternoon. Everything closes up at 4:30. So we're going to turn around here and look at the marketplace. This cute little girl staring at me. There's the marketplace behind me, which is empty. These little tables are where the ladies come and set up to sell their produce. Oh, do
Want
they?
to go into it and get some?
Okay, we'll go into town. We'll go into the market and maybe I can get a few
The
close-ups.
sign reads, Tambu long kaikai buai inside long market, na kaikai buai outside go inside long market, which means it is forbidden or taboo to chew betel nut in the marketplace and outside the go inside of the marketplace.
Okay, Larry. Now we're making everybody nervous, filming them in the marketplace here.
Do you want to get some green beans while we see them?
Oh, you see some green beans?
And that's
Oh, yeah. I've been wanting to try these beans here. They look like the description of Chinese long beans. Oh, my camera says I don't have enough light. Okay.
Can you mess with the filters to change that? No, wait.
Here we go. Anyway, what you see there is cow. It's very good, fried. I like it fried. Behind the market area, these people have been fishing. See if I can get a better picture.
Now Beth is buying some cow. Sort of like a sweet potato. I'm not very good at using this thing, as you will probably be able to tell. That's Kassy wandering up, by the way. There they go. Now I think Beth is going to be trying to buy some string beans, or whatever you call those things. Beth is asking how to cook them, I think. Larry and Jessica are chewing sugar cane. By the way, the necklace that Larry has on is the necklace Larry has on is a bone necklace. I can't get the board to get far enough away from me. That is decorated with snake bone. Now this woman is constructing a billum, a string bag. Here are some of her wares for sale.
Okay folks, we're looking inside of Tang Mao grocery store. You want to know where I do my shopping every week? This are the place. It's about the same size as Santa Fe Market. In Corpus Christi, right. Would you like to take a walk down the street now? Larry, you want to walk down the street together?
Okay, seeing how we have an umbilical cord attaching us.
Yes, okay. And I cannot see. I think we better walk and stop a few paces here.
You're okay.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see what we got here. Across the street is
Another Tang Mao.
another Tang Mao, yes. This is a store to buy
Takeaway food.
Oh yeah, well, on the left is the place to buy takeaway food.
On the right-hand side is kind of a hardware store.
It's your
5 and dime or
local
whatever.
Walmart or something. Okay.
Beth is going inside the takeaway food shop that we just showed you to purchase some more eats for us. We haven't had lunch yet, so we're just going to kind of get a quick bite while we're in town. While she's doing that, I'll show you the bank that you could not see a while ago that she made reference to. This is the Papua New Guinea Banking Corporation. It's one of the major banks in the island. They call it by its initials, the PNGBC, Papua New Guinea Banking Corporation. This is not the bank that we bank at. We use the other bank, which is a little bit further down the street, which you'll see in a moment, the Westpac Corporation. Now, do a little panning here and go down further. There are some stores that are not yet fully developed. Okay, very
Okay, these girls are some girls that Larry teaches music to on Thursday afternoons, quickly running into the store to hide from us. I thought I'd film the trees in town. I remember them being fascinating when we got here. I saw the bromeliads growing on them. Light.
Are you filming?
Larry asked me not to film this, but here goes. This is one of the trade stores in town, George Cito's. It's owned by a Christian man. It's in the trees. Now is the bank that we bank at, Westpac. The boys coming down the street. One of them is a friend of Larry's. Where he is? There he is on the far right. That is Caleb. Hello, Caleb.
Would you like to say a few words?
I don't know.
Caleb, talk to him.
Hey?
Hey? Would you believe this kid's an American?
He just sounds like an Aussie.
To town from the other end of the street.
Guess what?
I'm standing in the middle of a crosswalk.
You know what? When they put the
A cane shop. Mike, this is where we got your birthday present.
There are many other such interesting artifacts within
Yes.
this place.
Actually, it's a little bit dark inside, I think, to see it all.
Yeah. Which is probably just as well for the most part.
What you're watching now is a daily routine of Larry going to check the post office box. This is the big event of the day, and we'll see how many of you have written us. As I said, this is a big event for the day. Sorting through it to see which is Dave and Tommy's and which is ours. That's our neighbor, Terry Callan. Just drove past. Let's see what he does.
Coming around.
Okay, folks. He loves this. He's a ham, as if you've heard him on our tape recorder. Here he comes. He's charging me. Ah! Goodness, that looks close in the camera.
I'm famous.
You now have an opportunity to win your fame with American churches.
I hope so. Hey, got a new post office box. Local buses at a local bus stop. We're at the opposite end of town of where we started from. This is a bus stop at that end of town. The water behind it. Okay, this is the post office from a wider view. Actually, it's the Wewak Post Office and Telecommunications Department Center. Behind Tang Mouse toward the market, and on, as you can see, we're right on the water. You're always right on the water in Wewak. Back across the street again.
Keep going, you'll find the man with the laptop.
There's a man with a laptop, letter says. Where is he? Ah, there he is.
Mom, there's a big fish. Mom!
From the top of Wewak Hill, I've taken several pictures here. We're going to look down the hill at the waves breaking on the reefs.
Hey, there's a boat over there, Mom.
Where?
Over there. Dude. Yeah, come on over here. Come on over
Oh,
here.
way over there. That's as close as I can get. There's the boat. Okay. There's an island across over here. I hope the color's as good as we can see it. We have boats that go out to these islands. We haven't been there yet. Jessica's sitting up there. And grandparents, that's not as much on the edge as it looks like. We're looking down on the reefs again.
Humongous waves. Good surfers.
Sorry, Jessica, that's not good surfing waves.
What do you mean?
I came down here one day and the waves were just rolling in beautifully, and I got some really beautiful still pictures.
They're all pinkish blue.
It's kind of choppy and windy today. Yeah, I got the water. Let your mom and daddy see your face.
Hey, Mom.
And they're wondering where's mine, because I've been doing international primary